big on luxury and performance but with more than a touch of class, the new Mercedes S-Class Coupe is a formidable machine. Verdict: it might not have quite the brand cachet to match Bentley's latest Continental GT, but the refreshed model has a high-quality finish and enough refinement and composure to warrant a place on the short list of any luxury coupe buyer. Now, though, Mercedes is introducing the updated versions of its S-Class Coupe and Cabriolet. The two-door versions of Merc's flagship get some of the details introduced on the limousine's recent revision. But they also get a few tweaks of their own, including a new engine. The motor in question is a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 petrol, producing 463 bhp and 700 Nm of torque, and it powers the car we're testing here, the S560 Coupe. Best luxury cars to buy now. Replacing the old S500, the new model promises improved performance. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes 4.6 seconds. With much improved efficiency thanks to cylinder deactivation technology. The coupe manages combined fuel economy of 34 miles per gallon, with CO2 emissions of 188 grams/km, figures that don't sound immediately impressive until you remember we're dealing with a 2-ton car with a twin-turbo petrol V8. The other models in the S-Coupe lineup are the S63 AMG, which switches from its old 4.7-liter V8 to the same 4.0-liter twin-turbo unit that's already starred in the A63, and the gloriously insane S65 AMG. The latter retains its colossal V12, with its transmission-limited 1,000 Nm of torque. On the road, the S560 is convincing enough to make you wonder whether it's worth paying the extra £25,000 that Merc is charging for the S63, not to mention the near £90,000 premium of the S65. The new 560 V8 is a fabulous motor, in fact, with plentiful reserves of torque low down, enough to make the coupe feel rapid, in a sophisticated kind of way. Its 9-speed transmission is snappy too, offering intelligent, smooth shifts when required. It's actually a surprisingly easy car to drive. It ought to be a bit daunting, given the 5-meter length, but the S-Class Coupe does a good job of shrinking around you. It's no sports car, but it is quite happy to be threaded along twisty roads at a fair lick, helped by nicely weighted, accurate steering and impressive body control. Cruise along at 65 miles per hour and the engine will be pulling no more than 1,400 revolutions per minute, puffing the jumbo 2-door along quietly and, relatively, efficiently. But if you do want to hear what's going on under the bonnet, revving the V8 reveals an exhaust note with thudding bass, a bit like listening to a NASCAR through double glazing. The ride isn't flawless, there's that teeny bit of brittleness at lower speeds that you often find with air suspension. But make no mistake, this is a car that does an excellent job of isolating you from the vast majority of what's going on around you, and that includes the surface you're driving over. Inside, it's not the cleanest dashboard design, but there's no denying its grandstand appeal, with a sumptuous mix of high-quality fabrics and materials. The basic dimensions of the car haven't changed, so while it's extremely spacious up front, you shouldn't expect the same rear seat accommodation as in the S-Class limousine. That said, it's still extremely roomy by 4-seat coupe standards. The boot is a decent size too, with around 400 liters of space, enough for a couple of sets of golf clubs or a set of weekend luggage. Key specs. Model, Mercedes-Benz S560 Coupe. Price, £103,715. Engine, 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, petrol, power/torque, 463 bhp/700 Nm, transmission, 9-speed automatic, rear-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive tested, 0 to 62 miles per hour/top speed, 4.6s/155 miles per hour, economy, CO2. 34 miles per gallon/188 grams/km, on sale, now.